get back to the impact of the Trump administration's tariffs. Chinatowns across the country are already feeling it. Scripps News national correspondent Alex Miller is joining us now from New York. Now, Alex, you recently visited Chinatown in New York City. What's the feeling there ahead of this weekend's big meeting between the U.S. and China?
Well, Steph, there is a lot of anxiety in the air. Right now, we are preparing for this meeting between the U.S. and China. It will be the first time since President Trump enacted those tariffs on China. And while the meeting is going to be in Geneva, back home, local businesses, especially in Chinatown, are feeling the pinch. In the heart of Chinatown in New York, ice cream has been the family business for Christina said for nearly half a century. She aims to keep the price of a scoop affordable, but there are many layers to her costs. While the ice cream in the cup uses local ingredients, the cup itself takes a long trip before it reaches her store.
Like our cup manufacturer, they are based in California, but then I think they printed in Taiwan.
It's not just the cups, it's the merch, it's the utensils, it's the boxes for her ice cream cakes, all of which she says are likely impacted by President Trump's tariffs on China. Her distributors are already making changes.
They're trying to keep the prices low, but at the same time, because we've done business with them for a long time, we also have to be understanding, because if they are having big price increases, we expect it to be passed down to us. We can't be unreasonable.
President Trump has waffled on tariffs everywhere except China. When every other country saw its tariffs slashed down to 10%, China saw its rate increase fourfold from 34% to 145%. Some in the immigrant community of Chinatown have noticed.
Yeah, she feels targeted.
Around the corner, Jen has run a store selling Chinese merchandise for 6 years. She told us through a translator she's increased prices on some goods, but not on other, more popular goods she wants her customers to be able to afford. For those, she's absorbing the cost.
All of the owners, they do have a similar commiseration of, having less customers, seeing less foot traffic, and also, feeling very similar pressures.
Jen's taking a careful approach.
She's still ordering the things that she has to, but whatever she can stop ordering for now, she has. Because, whatever can be paused, she's paused.
But it's visible in some stores, like MD Ali's, where at least 60% of his products come from China, and some distributors quickly upped his pricing as much as 30%.
I already raised the price because they're going to charge me more. Of course, I'm going to charge more for my customer.
He says he's still losing money because he hasn't yet increased the prices on his customers as much as they've been increased on him.
I am as an owner, but I'm thinking I'm as a customer too. I don't feel like I'm owner. If I feel I'm like a customer, that's why I charge a little less for the...
They're all hoping the tariff war is settled by the time they have to make an even bigger change. And Steph, all of these owners have told me that they are plugged in to see what happens with all of these kinds of negotiations, but a deal is not expected to come out of the talks this weekend. The Treasury Secretary said it's primarily going to be about de-escalation.
Wow, Alex Miller introducing us to some of the real faces being impacted by these tariffs and by this trade war with the Trump administration. Alex, thank you so much.